Okay, so welcome to Odd Jobs. We're going to try and fix up this blower, so stick around. Welcome to Odd Jobs. This is my shop. It's dirty. Don't mind the mess. I don't either. It's, you know, when you got a shop and you have so many different things on the go. You do so many different things like I do here with Odd Jobs. You just end up collecting a whole bunch of stuff that really doesn't look related to itself. This is not a machine shop, but I do some metal work. It's not a woodworking shop, but I do have, you know, saws and drills and routers. It's not a mechanics shop, but I got machinery in here, so it's everything, and I love it here. I inherited this blower, leaf blower, and right off the hop, one of those conditions you don't know if it works or not, and it doesn't. Plug it in here. I turned it on electric. I'm not a big fan of electric leaf blowers. Some of them are powerful, and when you're dealing with like a vacuum system and a leaf blower system, the electric is lighter. Electric is generally lighter than gas models, but they don't have the strength that gas models have, and they certainly don't have the versatility that you can take them anywhere. Because if you have a larger property and you want to be leaf blowing all over the place, it's not going to happen with electric. So I'm going to take this apart and we're going to see if we can find what's wrong with it, why it's not working. Okay, we're back here and we've got this, what is it? It's a Black & Decker. Congratulations. I don't know if Black & Decker even exists anymore. I'm sure they do, but not to any great extent like what I'm accustomed to. So, I see, I'm going to take the solder apart. When you're doing something like this, get yourself a container. I've got one over here. Okay, yeah, these magnetic containers, they're always the best because they hold on to the screws. Do that. That's it. If ever there's one Torx bit that you need, it's one, whatever size this one is. I don't know, it came in a screwdriver set that I bought years and years ago. I just happen to pick it up every time, and it's the right one. So, in we go. So keep this in mind. Whenever you're taking apart an appliance and you're pulling out all these screws, after you pull out the screws, don't flip this over to take it apart. Leave it this way. It'll be oriented in the way that all of the mechanical parts that are in there will stay in there. You won't have parts flying all over the place. Tried that. I've done that more than once. So this now, we've got all the screws out, and I'm just going to see there. See, I just pop it off there, and like this, and see, if I would have flipped this over and taken that out, everything would have fallen out. So this is the way to go. There's the blower, and wouldn't you know it, eh? Got a switch down here. See this? That might be the only problem that we have. So then look at this. So power comes in, goes through this switch, and then goes through this switch down here. Now I don't know what kind of switch that is. If it's an actuator switch, it might just be a safety switch saying that this has to be in the right position on to prevent you from putting your hands in the blower motor. I'm going to test it. Guess we're going to test it. Let's plug it in. and there's nothing there. So this switch is coming to this switch, but it's not going through that switch. Ah. But maybe if we actuate it, let's just pull it out and see what happens. That hurt. With the arm side. That's what I lost. Wow. Okay, so that works. So let's just put it all back together. Okay, that's together. Everything's together. So if I plug that back in, it shouldn't start here. Nope. And then we have to put this on. And there's a couple of detents. There's one there. And there's one here, and you see when you push this in, it pushes that into position, but it's not it doesn't seem to be holding it there. Oh, something's broken. That's what. So now but if this sort of slip off, that would do it. There was at one time, there was a piece that I can see where it's broken off in there that prevented this from sliding out. So we now know what's causing that problem, and we also know that there's really nothing we can do about it except it's got this little knot, this little detent here and a broken one there. That's crazy. So, how are we going to fix that? Not quite sure. Except that realizing that it's one of the problems will do it. So, yeah, every now and then, you don't fix a thing. If you got anything out of this Odd Jobs video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So I got my fingers whacked with this blower down here, and I haven't taken off my glove yet to see if I've done any damage, but I don't see any blood. This finger I broke a few months ago, and it just finished healing about a month ago, and just banged it up again. Gonna have a look and see what happened in there, and it looks like no extra damage. but it sure hurt. Keep your fingers